Hi, hello guys, welcome to IS Expert YouTube channel. Today we will know about the major difference between DNA and RNA. Before starting video, if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe to our channel and click on bell icon for latest video updates. And let's begin with today's topic. DNA. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid and RNA stands for ribonucleic acid. Coming to the structural difference, DNA consists of two strands arranged in double helix, and these strands are made up of subunits called as nucleotides, and each nucleotide consists of phosphates, a 5-carbon sugar molecule and nitrogenous base. This is the structure of DNA. Coming to the structure of RNA, RNA only has one strand, but like DNA, it's made up of nucleotides, and RNA strands are shorter than DNA strands. RNA sometimes form a secondary double helix structure, but only intermittently. Let me show you on the picture. DNA consists of two strands, strand 1 and strand 2, but RNA consists of only single strand, and DNA is made up of two nucleotides. RNA is made up of only one single nucleotide. Coming to the length of strand, DNA has longer strand and RNA has shorter strand when compared to DNA. The function of DNA and RNA. Coming to the function of DNA, DNA replicates and stores genetic information. It is a blueprint for all genetic information contained within an organism. Coming to the RNA, RNA converts the genetic information contained within DNA to format used to build protein. So, RNA converts the genetic information contained in DNA to format to build proteins and then moves it to the ribosomal protein factories. These are the functions of DNA and RNA. Coming to the length, DNA is much longer polymer than RNA. RNA molecules are variable in length, so there will be different in size found in RNA, but much shorter than DNA. A large RNA molecules might only be few thousand base pair long. Coming to the sugars, the sugar in DNA is deoxyribose, which contains one less hydroxy group than RNA ribose. Coming to the RNA, RNA contains ribose sugar molecules without hydroxyl modification of deoxyribose. Coming to the bases in DNA are adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine. Coming to the RNA, RNA shares adenine, guanine and cytosine with DNA but contains uracil rather than thymine. So, RNA has all the components except thymine, which is replaced by uracil. Base pairs. These are the base pairs. Adenine and thymine pair, which is AT. Cytosine and guanine, which is denoted by CG. Coming to the RNA, adenine and uracil, because RNA lacks thymine, so it is replaced by uracil. Cytosine and guanine, which is same in DNA. Coming to the location, DNA is found in nucleus with small amount of DNA also present in mitochondria. So, DNA is only found in nucleus, but sometimes in small amount it is found in mitochondria, powerhouse of cell. Coming to the RNA, RNA forms in nucleus and then moves to specialized regions of the cytoplasm depending on type of RNA formed. It forms in nucleus but it is moved to the cytoplasm depending on type of RNA form. This is the location of DNA and RNA. Coming to the reactivity, due to its deoxyribose sugar, which contains one less oxygen containing hydroxyl group, DNA is more stable molecule than RNA. Please remember this, DNA is more stable molecule than RNA due to one less oxygen containing hydroxyl group, which is useful for molecules which has task of keeping genetic information. Coming to the RNA, RNA contains a ribose sugar and is more reactive than DNA and is not stable in alkaline condition. RNA's larger helical grooves means it is more easily subject to attack by enzymes. So, RNA is more prone to enzymes. Ultraviolet sensitivity. DNA is vulnerable to damage by ultraviolet light. Coming to the RNA, RNA is more resistant to the damage from UV light than DNA. These are the major difference of DNA and RNA. If you want PDF of this video, please download it from description section. And please do subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you.